Hi, my name is Sheila. Welcome to another scam video. This one is more of, I don't know. I can't call it a sweepstakes because I think it was more about, hey, there's been a settlement. So this is like the settlement scam you need to watch out for. All right, so you've heard me talk about puppy scams, love scams, I don't know, all of these other scams. Today's scam I want to talk about has to do with settlements. You guys know that sometimes there are lawsuits out there, major lawsuits out there, and a lot of times there is a settlement that is put in place. And let me get my, I think I'm supposed to be back here. There's a settlement that is put in place. And so you may get documents in the mail saying, oh, there's been a settlement. This is going to be the law firm that's going to be handling it. You can submit your claim by filling out these forms and sending it back into the firm at this address. And you do all of that, and then you get a check for $10.03. Hi. In this particular kind of scam, it's sort of building on that idea that there was a settlement. You were one of the people who were identified as a possible claimant in that settlement, and that you might be entitled to funds, a disbursement from the proceeds that came out of the litigation or some sort of consent agreement or something like that. In this case, there is no settlement. There was no lawsuit. There is no firm overseeing the disbursements and handling proceeds out to you. There is none of that. However, the problem is we can't keep up with it. I know I get those things every once in a while. I don't remember which ones I responded to and which ones I didn't. I can only tell you that every once in a while I get a check for $10.03 or $24.18. You know, it's never a whole lot of money. It's some small amount of money, but we get those things in the mail. So scammers know that you are not keeping track of that, and they know that they can just send these letters out saying that you're entitled to funds. Now, let's talk about one in particular that I recently heard about because somebody asked me about it. The way that I was able to figure out that this was a scam, it really didn't take a whole lot to figure out what was going on. The person said that they had been asked to send some money for a settlement and that they were going to receive money. And, you know, so that's sort of the first red flag, right? First red flag is if they ask you for money, it's probably a scam, okay? If they're asking you for money up front, it is probably a scam. In this case, though, again, the person's being told that there was a settlement and that they're going to get like ridiculous amounts of money. So the first thing I did was to put in the address of the place. This particular person had been told this was in regards to a settlement in the amount of $3,500,000. The last report the person received, it said the letter said that the funds were now ready to be distributed, and they had already paid $200 out. So the first thing I did was to just do a quick search of the address for this, because they actually sent me the address, like here's where the letter came from. Second red flag when you're checking the address is, now where is this place where it's coming from? In this case, it was a UPS center. So yeah. And apparently once I put that in, it just took me to a site. Apparently lots of people have gotten this letter and it had the same address on it, and they were all like, yeah, wrong address here. And I'm just gonna go down some of these. It says I've got more than 6 different forms with different amounts, signatures, different reasons for the funds they want me to send. If I'll send them a payment of $50 for the required fee for unclaimed funds. I can tell the signatures are by the same people, and every one of them have a return envelope back to this same address. And it says one is for a lawsuit settlement. That's what I'm talking about in this case. One is for a lawsuit settlement, another unclaimed funds by government agencies or banking institutions, another global settlement report for funds unclaimed with prices to be paid. One said, oh my gosh, like this really should have been a red flag right here. One said $42 trillion. Like you should see the zeros up here. Let me count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're in the billions here. So one was 42 billion. Another one was 41 million. Another one, 41 billion. Another one was 3,166,000. Another was 3.5 million, which sounds like the one that the person I was talking to had received. It says they all want a fee payment for your funds of $50, stating to be returned within 5 days and a signature. You guys know. This next person goes, they are trying to collect from me $50 by cash, check, or money order to pay for a folio that they say is worth $41 billion. Come on, come on. This one, same company, it says I received 2 letters for which I paid $30 both times. So this person is already out $60. And it says, and now I've received a postcard for unclaimed funds requesting $50 for this folio. A required fee of $30. This one was for a federal class action lawsuit. Yeah, it says, so I don't want to get into a cheating and want to find out what this office stands for. Okay, so you guys, sometimes this isn't, people are writing fast and they aren't exactly staying on top of this. Another person who received the $42 billion thing. The letter said, here's another one, same address. The letter said a federal class action lawsuit has been settled and I have been identified as a claimant to a portion of the funds held in trust valued at $4.8 million. He had several statements explaining what delayed the process of being ready to deliver my share. I must send $30 within 5 names. And it said the person's name was difficult to read. Next person said, I received the same letter saying send $30 and that there is a settlement in the amount of $48 million. But there's nothing about this letter that is legitimate, so I did my research. Scam, definitely. This person says, I got the same letter as everyone else here, supposedly having won a portion of a $4.8 million class action suit and needing to send $30 to receive it. So I responded and wrote scam on the settlement report information form and includes a sticky note which read, take out the $30 fee from my winnings and send me the remaining balance. He goes, haha, the joke's on them. I did receive the balance. This person says valued at $4.8 million. It said I was entitled to, but I needed to send $30 in 7 days of the letter. Another person, I received a similar letter, 4.8, says people like this are no more than crooks and should pay dearly. Right now, $30 will not fill my gas tank. I mean, yeah, people need that $30. So that's it. So watch out for these settlement scams. Keep your money in your pocket. We're all working on trying to, really take care of our personal finances, especially with the increase in gas going on. But, be mindful that there are people whose daily job, their job when they wake up is to get money from you that you've worked very hard to make. Don't let them take it. Watch out for the settlement scams. That's it. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and peace.